Guys, what an exciting way to start the day. Soul's done. Let's go home, get some work done. I am trying to save money, not eat out, and walking through these parts of the city where there's like every chain ever and so many stores too. I don't even need to shop, but because I can't shop, telling myself I can't, I want to. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Brooke and we have another few days in the life in NYC. We're currently cozy at home. I worked out and then I came right home to get a lot of work done. This sleeves like don't go all the way, and I love to like bunch up my sleeves, so whenever I do that it's just the sleeves are not sleeving in this, even though it's a very cute sweatshirt. Just finished my last call for the day, so I was gonna warm up some dinner, but first I thought that we would do a little catch-up chat. I am getting used to this look on myself because I'm testing it out, but this is a cotton headband with my ears underneath it, and the reason why I'm getting used to this particular look on myself, I've definitely worn my headbands like this before, but I feel like, you know, the classic way would be to wear it like with your ears showing. The reason why I'm getting comfy with this look is because next week I am actually going for an otoplasty or an ear pinning surgery. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I went to a consultation. I just felt such a connection with the doctor. Like she understood the vibes. The way that she does the procedure is chill. I do local anesthetic, so I don't have to go under. She told me that the way that it's done, like if I don't take any like anxiety drugs or things like that, like I could literally just have gone and taken myself home. But I decided that I'm going to take some sort of like anxiety inducing medication just so that I'm like a little more relaxed. Pretty quick and easy. It's a procedure that's really commonly done on children, or more commonly done on children, I should say. It's not really that common of a procedure in general. So I'm hoping to document my experience and kind of share that with you guys so that you can reference that. That will be in a future vlog. The healing doesn't really take that long. The day after I get like all wrapped up, and then I go in and the next day and get the packaging or whatever removed. And then I just have to wear my hair in a headband like this 24/7 for a week. And of course I remove it to like clean it, and I can like wash my hair and stuff. But for the most part, this is what I'll be rocking with for like a week. So I'm trying to get used to the look on myself, because it's literally, I'm going to be using the cotton headbands that I have, essentially. It's very chill like that. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited. So thank you guys if you know, express support. I feel like I've talked about it, and you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't need it. And you know, the truth is you don't need anything, right? I didn't need to get my nose done, but I am so happy with it. I've had that done for 8 years now, and it changed my life. You know, I'm so happy with it. I'm not looking for this to give me confidence, but I'm looking to feel more confident when I wear my hair up and stuff like that. So the surgery's not until next week. We have a lot to do before then. I think my mom is gonna pick me up from the surgery and like bring me home and make sure that I'm like okay, but for the most part, we're gonna be recovering at home for like a week. I'm allowed to leave my house, like there's no reason why I can't, but she just told me that I might just be in a little bit of pain, feel a little uncomfortable, and like want to be just kind of like doing my own thing, especially for a few days. We have a lot to do before that. I decided to just get a few things for that surgery. It's really inconvenient timing to be getting this surgery because I'm also on a saving money journey, and I really am. I'm really taking that really seriously. I'm like not eating out. I am really just like limiting all extra costs and stuff. I ordered some things that from Amazon, so obviously I did have to spend a little bit of money, but I needed just a few things, I think, for the surgery prep of it all. I ordered a few more headbands. These are really cool. They're embroidered. Shop Abode embroidered them for me. They're beautiful. But you could just get solid like cotton ones. I have them linked, I think, on my Amazon shop. The ones I get, they're like 10 bucks for a 6-pack. So I ordered some more of those, but I don't think those are here yet. I did need to get this donut pillow. You can sleep however you want, but one of the more comfortable ways I heard was with a donut pillow, because it's just empty on the inside, so you know, you picture your head and like your ear goes in the middle there. I just found this one on Amazon. This is like for your butt technically, like you're supposed to sit on it if you, I think this is like literally if you have like hemorrhoids or something, which go off, you know, that's a great use too. For me, it'll be for my ear. Right now they stick out, not a ton, but I did actually find out in the consultation, because she took like a measuring device, the left sticks out more than the right. So they're uneven and they stick out. So I was like, we're doubled down. I am getting this, staple these to my damn head. And then I finally did it. I got the Ice headache relief cap. This, I'm not sure if I'll even really be able to use it immediately. I'll probably have to wait like many days, but I'm assuming that this I could put on top of my headband situation And I know that I'm supposed to start icing my ears after, I think, day 2 or day 3. And I just thought that the sensation of like the ice would feel really good. And I know Danielle loves this and I haven't ever got it. So I decided to go in and get it. So you stick it in the freezer. Yeah, it's like a cap that's filled with like jelly that, you know, would get to like an ice texture, and I could just, when I'm recovering and I want the ice. Oh yeah. I thought it would be like much tighter. It's not that tight on the head. And like this will just feel really good, I think, on my ears with all the ice around, especially like up here. If any of you guys have ever had this procedure done, please let me know. Prep tips, day of tips. But the method in which my surgeon is doing it, it is a incisionless procedure. So I'm not going to be like completely sliced open, not to be graphic. But that's what we have next week. This week, we're going on tour. We're going to Charlotte in a few days. I'm really excited. We're bringing back our Gals on the Go podcast tour. So come see us. When this video goes up, we're going to Toronto and Philly, so you can go to galsonthegopodcast.com to check out the info on those dates and stuff. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and we are not going on tour after this for like a minute. So if you've been like wanting to come, you live nearby, like you should come. All right, let's heat up some chili. I think I'm really hungry now. It's time. We're gonna reheat it in a pot. This chili is pretty thick. I made the chili in my last vlog. It's just a healthy turkey chili. I think that's the name of the recipe. It was from Ambitious Kitchen. I don't know, I found it on Pinterest. I use Pinterest for all of my like recipe inspos and things like that. It's gorge, it's gorge. And I'm watching America's Next Top Model to feel something. Sour cream, a whole lot of chips, because why not? Will you guys ever be sick of the coffee making clips? Because I honestly never get sick of it. Best creamer. There's a lot of good creamers out there, but this one's just consistently really good. It's sweet, but it's not like, oh, you know? And this iced coffee has really been doing it for me. It's the cold brew from Wegmans, but specifically the winter blend. Very specific. We're gonna go to SoulCycle in like an hour. Honestly, I was supposed to have a podcast recording today. We were gonna record with another podcast and do like a podcast swap. Those are really common in podcasting because they're really good for collaboration, I guess, and kind of like promotion. It's like, hey, I'll go on yours, you'll go on mine. But unfortunately, that got canceled last minute. But honestly, I'm okay with it because that means I have a pretty open day and I have a lot of things I need to do before this trip on Thursday. And tomorrow is a pretty full, I'm not gonna say busy day, but a pretty full day. Maybe that's what I'll say instead of busy day. Because I feel like my busy is very different than someone else is busy. These are all the clothes that they're picking up today to go to Pickle. I'll have my link for that down below if you guys want to check that out. I'm pretty sure you can live anywhere. I don't think you just have to live in New York to rent, but I think that the shipping might just be a little more expensive. Versus in New York, they just send a courier, which is so cool. I have to do some adult phone calls today, which I really am not in the mood to do, but you know, that's part of being an adult. Setting the vibes because I'm about to go on TikTok live. I like a live here and there, I think they're fun. And I kind of want to get in the habit of doing like maybe like a get ready with me every week or every other week. Not on like a specific schedule, but today I'm going to try to recreate my Charlotte Tilbury glam that I got the other day. So I have the picture pulled up, I have some music that I'm gonna play, and I'm just gonna have fun. So follow me on TikTok, you'll get a notification when I go live because you can't like save it to your profile or anything. But I need to get ready so I can film a few things later today, so I figured this would be a good way to do it because I can like kind of chat through doing my makeup and it's fun to do it on live. And I have they sent me home some of the products, so I will actually be able to hopefully recreate. I mean, it's not gonna look as good because, you know, I'm not a professional makeup artist, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best, okay? This is what we came up with. I ended up not even doing my eyes, but we did glowy, and the lips, it's Icon Baby. And I didn't want to do mascara because you guys know my mascara theory that it only looks good like every other day, and I really wanted to look good tonight. I'm starting to pack for Charlotte. I don't even know why I did my makeup today because I'm about to take it off to go work out. Like the day is already slipping by. I got up my Valentine's Day gift guides and I wanted to kind of talk through them a little bit because I'm trying to resist shopping, but shopping for other people is very fun. And I'll be like, oh, I have to save money, but then like I'll just buy stuff for my boyfriend and be like, gift for you. But I have the gift guides conceptualized, so they're on my LTK. That's where I'm going to be posting them now. It's just really easy because they're all like linked out, so basically it's like a collage of the photos and you can kind of like shop it. But I did for him and for her. Honestly, for him it was easier for me because for her I was thinking, what am I used to receiving? Like flowers and candy. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to receive anything. Like, I love a red and pink theme. Honestly, I think with the men, boyfriends, fiancés, husbands who you want them to get you better stuff, you just gotta be direct. I think you need to be like, these are the, you know, send them some links and be like, I want something like this, wink. There's nothing wrong with being a little direct. I'm very lucky though. I feel like Ben actually gives me really, really thoughtful gifts. Like, he'll pick up on things that I say I like or need. I feel very lucky to have a boyfriend like that. This little Dylan's candy bar, like candy box with like all of the different, I love when it's like in individual compartments. I don't know if your man would be into it, but I like the pink Skims pajama set. We've got like J. Crew boxers that have little hearts on them and stuff. Lego is in. I'm telling you, it's fun. It's an activity. It's kind of like the same idea as a puzzle. So this is really cool. It's a Lego like little bonsai kit and it's actually pretty too. So I thought that was cool. Kush candle from Boy Smells. Air tags are always great and they're like 20 bucks if you buy one. Get them an air tag and then get them like a few things of candy and be like, happy Valentine's Day. I mean, that's if you've been dating for a while. If you're like newly dating, they don't need anything. The custom shirt, I love this. I made one for Ben with like my face all over it. I found some other like more like hype beastie stuff, like this Pokemon shirt and like these Nike shoes, and I feel like everyone's talking about the Awala water bottle. I need to try it, but for some reason I can't bring myself to spend the $20 on it right now, but I really want one. Valentine's Day gifts for her, I'll pop this on the screen. The flowers, pink Stanley, not the one that people are like dying over, quite literally like tripping over people for, the one that's actually available in stock. This Prada perfume, I love it. I've been using it a lot more recently and I really, really like it. It's like Prada Paradox, I think is the name. And the bottle's pink and really pretty. It's really cute, right? And it just sits kind of on its side. You could also get the refills for perfumes, which is really cool. So you keep the bottle and then you get a refill and it's cheaper to do it that way. I put like a heart little spoon rest. This digital camera, Kat told me she has this one and that it's pretty good. It's just the flash isn't very good, so keep that in mind, but it's like 50 bucks. The Summer Fridays lip oils. I did red, my favorite leggings in red. This is a cute little like nightgown. I thought that was cute. Some glasses. I went more girly cute for those items. Skims did that whole amazing campaign for Valentine's Day with like Lana Del Rey, and I was just enthralled and I want everything, but I'm not doing that right now. This long sleeve is Skims though. It's the boyfriend collection. It's so cozy. When I was single, I went to, this was so dramatic of me, but honestly, I kind of love the fact that I did this. I went to Chanel and I bought myself this red bag 3 Valentine's Days ago. But honestly, who's winning now? Because red is in. That's dramatic. Don't do that. Or do it. Who cares? Go off. Live your truth. We're about to head out to the Cynthia Rally event at the Whitney. So exciting. I'm wearing, of course, a Cynthia dress. How gorgeous. It's like all sequins. The detail in this is insane. And then I have a black bag, and then I did these black sheer tights. I gotta move the little control top bit. And then my black Prada shoes. These are really, really, really uncomfortable, but they're cute. Oh, good morning. We're turning the week around today. These pajamas are so cute, by the way. They're from this brand, The Sleep Code. I really like them. They're really cozy. Today, we're gonna have a better day. I just spiraled yesterday and like ended up having a really, really, really bad day, and I just couldn't stop myself. But we're not going there because today we're turning it around. I spoke to my mom on the phone and she like, it wasn't even a pep talk like, oh my God, Brooke, get up your ass, like whatever. It was more so just like, she just like put shit into perspective and was like, and I know that this isn't applicable for like every circumstance, but just like the way that I was feeling, she's like, you can't let like these feelings like spiral you into like negative like self-destructive behaviors. Like you have to use it as like fuel to like keep going and like improve and get better and like whatever. But yeah, I think it was a combination of a bunch of things, and then also just like the seasonal depression of it all. We're turning it around today. It's like 7:15. I'm up, just made my coffee, and I'm going to put on makeup soon because we are heading to the Meta offices this morning for a little like breakfast slash like morning, I think it's like a learning session. I know Eva Chen is going to be there and a lot of other like important people. I feel like I sound so congested right now too, by the way. Sorry about that. I'm looking forward to that, and we are getting ready for that now. All right, so this is the outfit that I landed on. Honestly, I tried the Armani foundation. I like it. It looks good, but anyways, here's my outfit. Kind of went for businesswoman, which is ironic because I feel like now with these tech companies, like they don't require you to dress businessy. Not that I would have worn this to work anyways back in the day because I feel like the skirt is a little short, but I just went for black. This is from Nudes. It's a Nudes bodysuit, Nuuds. I will link it down below. I like their stuff a lot. J. Crew simple black skirt, black tights, I think they're from Cezanne, black belly flats because they're comfy. This blazer, I think it's from Aster, A-S-T-R. I'm trying to decide. I kind of liked the look of it like buttoned, but I feel like then it like I need a belt or something around it to like give it a whole thing. So I'm just kind of, maybe I'll just leave it open. All right, let's go head out to this learning session. We're back from the metaverse. I find that stuff so interesting. I was a marketing major in college, so we literally used to have classes that would be like, you know, Instagram and like Facebook and the power of like using it as an advertising tool. Learning it from this perspective, they were talking directly to creators and to brands, like beauty and fashion brands, and like their social media managers and like their marketing teams. That's who all was invited. And the learnings that I gathered, basically post more. Reels are just so important. There's like just such a big push on reels, just the amount of like eyeballs that are on reels every single day and like the power that the platform has. Everybody's numbers are different, but maybe like 3 to 5 reels per week. I'm sharing this because I know a lot of you guys like do content, or maybe you're like curious about this sort of thing. They did say that it's not like set numbers though, so you know, it may vary for what type of page you're on. Like there were people in there who, the social media managers for like luxury beauty brands, or even like luxury fashion brands, or even like more like startups. So they were just kind of giving general information. They said photo dumps or like carousels are good. It's just a lot of information coming from all these platforms, and it could, to me, it could get very overwhelming. So I just have to break it down strategically and like see it that way versus just like blah, because basically you take calls, or like, you know, I get so lucky to be introduced to people who work for all of these various platforms, right? Like I know the people at Meta, the people at YouTube, the people, I don't really know the people at TikTok or whatever, but I used to know the people at Twitter, but I feel like that's people who help me at LTK. Like there's people on all of these like teams basically, and the messaging from pretty much all of them is use all of our features, post more, do this, do that. And then we have the podcast. Like it's just a lot of streams of content, and kind of the messaging from literally everyone is post more, use all of our tools. So instead of like just taking that all as like getting overwhelmed and being like, okay, I'm not gonna post any short form, I'm trying to be strategic and break it down and be like, okay, let's see, you know, I'm gonna do my 2 long form a week, my podcast, and then maybe could I do 3 short form a week? Like setting realistic goals for myself instead of over committing. So I honestly have to assess what that number is going to be for me. But I think the goal generally right now is just to kind of post more and find more postable moments. That was also the messaging. I'm not sure if anybody even cares about this, but I think it's really interesting stuff. I think with Reels, I'm like, oh, I don't have like an aesthetically beautiful curated video to post. They were basically saying it doesn't need to be anything like that. It could be a short clip of like, you know, your outfit, or something funny that happened to you, or a clip from something that you already have in your camera roll. Like maybe, you know, someone like walked past you, or you know, you spilt your coffee or something, and it's like just relatable like clips basically. It doesn't need to be this whole curated perfect thing. I mean, it's great if it is. They showed some examples that I was like, wow, that is beautiful content, and that's, you know, there's a space for that. And then I feel like there's also a space just for, you know, moments. I'm trying to be more particular instead of like, you know, oh, it has to be a vlog of like a day in my life. Like maybe it could just be like showing this one thing and like reviews, or I'm just trying to think about it more strategically. My friend Clara Purse has literally the most like strategic mind when it comes to this stuff. So I really like talking to her and having like, honestly, like brainstorm sessions. So I've been talking to her a little bit the past like few days, and we've been kind of going back and forth just about content in general, and I feel really inspired when I'm talking to her. That's the messaging. It's kind of like, and I get it, you know, every platform wants you, you know, they're like, the algorithm rewards you if you use all of our tools, and I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. It's kind of like choosing what's the best way to spend your time, and I feel like then I just end up scrolling. I don't know how, like, then I'm like just scrolling and I'm not even creating. I'm like, I should be using this time to be making videos, but instead here I am just scrolling through like Reels and TikTok. I don't even feel like I'm inspired. I feel like I'm just getting in my own head about it. So I feel like I need to channel that energy into creation instead of comparison. All right, I need to remove my makeup because we're gonna go to Joanna Vargas, celebrity facialist. They invited me in for a facial, and I'm very grateful because we do have our live shows, and I was sad yesterday. I feel puffy in the face, and I just feel like I need a little depuff, and this facial is supposed to be really good for that. I'm hoping that they don't butts with my skin too much, because I actually feel like my skin's in a pretty good place. I have a lot of makeup on, but it's in a pretty good place, so I don't really want too much extraction or anything crazy like that. I just want to have a nice base. I'm getting a spray tan and then we're gonna get her makeup done for the show and stuff. I just want to have a nice base for everything. So that's why securing my hair back. I think I'm just gonna keep wearing this outfit. I like it. This little bodysuit, little skirt, and the blazer. I think I wore this on my first date with Ben. I remember it was like such a random outfit. I wore like tall boots, a skirt that I rented from Fashion Pass. I might have worn a bodysuit and then I think I wore this blazer. This blazer holds positive memories. We removed my makeup. Let's go uptown to Joanna Vargas. Let's get this facial. Let's see if it makes a difference. I mean, my skin right now, the state of my skin is pretty decent. I have a few breakouts maybe on the job. This is such a nice waiting room. It smells good. It's luxe. I'm like mushed into this couch. This is an oxygen infused mask. So many tools. I love it. All right. Maybe you could see it better here, but I feel like my face actually does look snatched. I'm really happy with that. And now we get in this thing that looks like a tanning bed, but it's not. It's red light therapy. We are tanned, not that you could even see. So I actually do have social plans for the first time in a minute. And of course, it's like the night before I'm leaving for tour. Well, it's just one trip. It's not tour, it's just one show. So, but I started to pack. So I used Pickle to get my dress for the live show. I rented this gorgeous dress. It's the Cold Gaia like Shannon dress. I think that's the name of it. It's this gorgeous, very expensive, very luxe like feather dress, and it's perfect for our shows. I was like, this is stunning. I'm just wearing all black because my spray tan is like, I haven't washed it off or anything. So I kind of want to not put on makeup even though I look scary, but I'm going to a comedy show with my friends. This is the name of the account. It's Comedy Underground, and I guess that they do drops of their shows and they have them in like non-conventional comedy venues. Like this one's in a sports store. The tickets I believe were $50, but they include free drinks. Not sure if there's a limit on that. I'm gonna go see my friends, see some comedy, which is good. We're all like texting like how bad we need this right now, because I just feel like January is a tough time and I just want to sympathize with everybody out there, because I feel like it's hard for me to even like articulate or put into words why it's so hard. Like Nora literally asked me today actually before she did my tan, she's like, are you okay? And I started crying. I was like, I don't even know why I'm crying right now. I'm just on the brink of tears. I want it to be known that it's like a time where a lot of people are going through it. So you are very much so not alone. I'm bringing my bigger suitcase because why not? My parents are actually coming to the show randomly. They do not need to because Maddie and Mariah are selling the merch. We always like, we recruit our friends and family to sell merch. We're like, okay, who wants to? I was like, okay, they're selling it. And my parents were like, actually, we're just gonna come anyways. Literally for like one day to Charlotte. I was like, wow, that's so nice of you. They will also be at the Philly show. So come one, come all. I was really going through it the past few days, but guess what? I got a spray tan. I'm making mac and cheese. I saw some of my friends and suddenly I'm gonna be okay. Sometimes we need to unplug from this thing and realize that like life is out here. So this is your reminder today because I needed that.